call is being recorded.
Oh, can you believe it? It's flying by. Tuesday is a day that we're blessed by the best. I'm telling you, we are now going to be introducing Bishop Dan Johnson. Dan is a trainer of congregations as well as companies, and he has led the church so much that they have elevated him to the level of bishop. Now, we are not an admirer of a man, but what I want you guys to do is to give him his props. I'm going to go ahead and unmute the line again. I just thought about that. We're going to go ahead and unmute the lines, and I want you all to give Dan the blessings, the hallelujah, the congratulations that he deserves. 1, 2, 3, go ahead.
Bishop Johnson, congratulations. Hallelujah.
Congratulations.
Hallelujah.
Praise God. You deserve it. Blessings on blessings. We continue blessings for you and yours. Thank you for what you do.
Peace and blessings. Congratulations.
You have a job to do, and we thank
Coach
you.
Dan.
Bishop Dan.
Congratulations, Bishop Dan.
Yes.
All right. All right. I did put the mute back on.
Congratulations.
That's so awesome. And without any further ado, we're going to let Bishop Dan go ahead and bless us with his words today. Bishop.
Well, I was about to open up and say, y'all crazy.
If anybody can call somebody crazy, it's the bishop. It's all right.
Hey, listen. You can keep saying just Dan. But thank you you guys so much. I appreciate the honor. I appreciate the acknowledgement. I continue to say the office of a bishop is not about a person. It's about a work. It's appointed and given to someone that is committed to the work of helping to build and establish the kingdom, the work of helping to train and develop senior leaders, overseeing senior pastors, things of that nature. It's really not about me. The truth is, if it was all about me, then I wouldn't be worthy to receive it. But it's about the purpose that's on my life, and that's really what it is. And so I'm grateful for all of you guys and your congratulatory ways. I actually don't look at this as an elevation. I look at this as a deeper commitment to an assignment and a deeper assignment. The greater work. The Bible says that he that desires the office of a bishop desires a great work. And so that's really what this is. It's a work. And so, but thank you all so much. I really appreciate you as I continue to commit to doing the work. And so that's where we are with that. But today, on this July 29th, I bring you greetings all the way from Naples, Florida. You guys, I have not been home, and it feels like forever. I went from Mexico to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Orlando. Now I'm in Naples here with my grandbaby, my bright spot. I had to come and see about Faith, make certain her parents didn't drive her crazy yet. And so that's what I'm here, and I look forward to being back home Thursday. So, but today I asked Aisha, what should I talk to you guys about? And the first thing she inquired about is relaunch. And then she began to give me some other things. And I said, you know what? No, I'm going to stay with relaunch, because that hit me. Because when you begin to think about what relaunch looks like, what does relaunch really mean? And why is it that we need to or should relaunch anything. When you think about the word relaunch, it means to launch again, or it means to restart. It means to reintroduce. It when you think about relaunch, it means to rebrand. It means to turn around. It means to make over. It means to revamp. It means to upgrade. It means to restore. And so all of those words is it's a makeover. It's diversification. It's rehabilitation. And there are moments in our lives. There's moments in our relationships. And there's moments in our business that we need to consider relaunching. If we look at it from a rebranding perspective, it says, how does the world see you? If we look at relaunch from a makeover perspective, it suggests that they're going to see you differently. If we look at it from a turnaround perspective, it says we're going to change direction. If we look at it from a diversification perspective, it says we're going to add something to it. If we look at it from a revamping perspective, it says we're going to make some adjustments. If we look at relaunch from a rehabilitation perspective, it says we're going to make it well again and help it heal from what was broken. I'm feeling this. If we look at it from a restoration perspective, it says we're going to restore that which was lost. So if we think about relaunch in that context, then you can see why I introduced this from a perspective of not only relaunching your business, but also relaunching your life. And so, since you guys took a couple of minutes, I may have to take a few more minutes back on the back end. Because what I want to do is I want to give you, as I'm talking this through to you right now, I want to give you 5 things that you must do to effectively relaunch your business and relaunch your life. Sometimes people consider when stuff don't go the way they thought it should, when they have been disappointed in what they are doing or what someone has done. The easiest, most painful, listen to the language of usage, the easiest, most painful thing to do is to just destroy it, forget about it, and walk away from it. But may I surmise to you that there's another perspective you can look at this from, and that is you can relaunch it. You could rebrand it. You could make it over. You could turn it around. You could diversify it. You could revamp it. Yes, you could even rehab it. So I'm going to give you 5 things. And then after this is over, what I want you to do for me is I want you to, I'm going to ask Kathy to unmute the line again, because I want to hear some feedback from this perspective that I'm sharing with you this morning. So here we go. 5 things, or 5 steps, whatever you want to call it, to relaunch your business and your life. Because here's what I've learned. There's some moments in life when we realize that we got to start again. Not necessarily, sometimes those moments happen because we failed, which just because you failed doesn't mean you're a failure. And you should never identify yourself as a failure because you failed. And you should never let somebody else identify you as a failure because you failed. But there are moments maybe you have just outgrown where you are, outgrown how you are. And so when we think about this, what I want us to think about is I want to provide a certain level of purpose, if you will, a certain level of clarity, a certain level of strategy. And so here's step one. Y'all take notes. Take notes. Step one, in relaunching your life and relaunching your business, the first thing I want you to do is reevaluate your why. Remember, we talked about the why is essential. We talked about if your why don't make you cry, then it's not good enough. We talked about the why because in your why contains purpose. And purpose fuels progress. Whenever your purpose is clear, whenever you have become one with your purpose, purpose accompanies the necessary passion to fuel your progress. Because without a clear why, burnout is going to be inevitable. Without a clear why, it's easier to just quit than to relaunch. My God. Let me say that again. Without a clear why, it's easier to quit than to relaunch. So how do you reevaluate your why? Number one, you got to revisit what initially sparked your passion in the first place. Number two, you got to ask, why did I start this? Why did I engage in this? Why did I connect with this? Why did I marry this? Why? Y'all can take this all the way down to it, right? You got to ask, why did I start? And number two, you got to ask, has that purpose evolved? Because there's nothing that has ever been created that was created easy, without problems, without challenges, without obstacles, without hindrances that you have to overcome. And there's always something that's coming after your purpose. So you got to ask yourself, has my purpose evolved? You got to write I told you a long time ago, when you're looking at what is your mission statement for your life? You got to, what is your mission statement? What is your vision statement? The Bible teaches us where there's no vision, the people perish. And so in your business, you got to look at realigning your products or services that's going to match your purpose. Remember, you got to properly position your proposition to the potential person that you're looking to purchase what you're propositioning or what you're proposing. Are y'all getting that? Y'all notice those fees? That was pretty cool. It just came off the top of my head like that. Y'all pray for me. And so that's one of the things you got to do. In your life, there are moments where you got to recenter your goals around what your core values are going to be. So let me not go too long because my time's already up. So number one, I want you to, reevaluate your why. Number two, what I want you to do is reset your mindset. If there's going to be a relaunch, it's going to require a renewal of your mind. You got to do a couple of things. You got to get rid of limiting beliefs and emotional clutter. Listen, stuff happens, life happens, mistakes happen. But if you get consumed with the stuff, if you get consumed with the life of life, if you get consumed with the emotional clutter, you'll never be able to reset your mindset, and you'll always live in a realm of wherever the disruption of what you were doing took place. So you also got to replace I can't with how I can. How can I? A lot of times our mindset is I can't just get over this, or I can't do this, or I can't do this. And that as long as you keep telling yourself that, that's what you're going to become. You got to move to a place, how can I do this? How can I get over that? How can I move in this direction or in this realm? Are y'all getting me? The next thing you got to do is you got to surround yourself with people that's going to help fuel your growth. You know, you whatever that area of growth is, whether it's growth in your business, whether it's growth in relationships, whether it's growth in your personal life, whatever that area of growth is, you got to support, you got to be around people that's going to help fuel your growth and not, watch this, help feed your pain. Because you do know there's people misery love company. So when miserable people see that you're miserable, they'll do everything. They got all of the stuff you need to hear to justify you staying in a state of misery. So we got to understand that the reset of your mindset is important. And that means you got to stop playing small. You got to make room for mental. You got to make room mentally for growth. And so speak life over yourself every day, because your mindset also be your launching pad. Number three, refocus your strategy. Don't just restart. Rethink your approach. Are y'all hearing me? What worked before may not work now. You know, the key may not to be to go back to the way it was, because even when the way it was good, if better is possible, then good is not enough. And you wouldn't be in this state that you're in right now if where it was the best place to be. So you got to think. You got to rethink your approach. I talked to you guys before about doing a SWOT analysis. What are the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats? You got to set the SMART goals. You got to update your business plan, your business model, what you're doing. And so these are all the things you got to do to relaunch your business and relaunch your life. You got to, and listen, y'all, you got to, all of us is about, well, not all of us. The whole purpose of Akana is about a healthy lifestyle. Well, you're not going to be have a healthy lifestyle doing all of the stuff that you want to do that you know you shouldn't do, but you do it because you want to do it. And the stuff that you should do, you don't do it because you don't like to do it or you don't want to do it. Guess who I'm talking to? Me. I'm talking to me, because you got to set new routines. You got to set habits. You got to reconnect with the right people. Listen, success is not a solo act. If you really want to be successful in anything, you got to connect with the right people. Assess what your current circle look like. Are they driving you forward to a place of wholeness? Are they driving you forward to a place of success? Are they challenging your own limited beliefs? Are they challenging your mindset? Are they seeking to help hold you accountable to what you say, what you believe, and what you think? Do you got mentors? Invest in mentors, invest in coaching. Now, I can tell you, I'm not saying this to make any plug or what play, but I coach people. Now, I don't know how many, and I don't know how many of you call me and say, hey, coach, I need you to help me. I want you to coach me, or make the investment to being coached. You need a coach. You got to, listen, you're in the network building business. You got to build your network. And as you all know, as you build your network, you build your net worth. And you got to understand in life that rebuilding relationships matter. All relationships are not designed to be thrown away. You know, they're designed, some relationships are designed to work through it, because that shows the depth, the true depth and essence of that relationship. And the last piece that I'm going to give you, because I got to go, not because I got to go, but y'all got to go. Y'all got to go. You got to relaunch with bold faith and action. Faith without works is dead, y'all. So if you're going to relaunch, you got to do it boldly. You got to take a leap of faith. You can't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Stop overthinking it. Stop overanalyzing it. Faith is not about the absence of fear, but the presence of obedience and the presence of action. And so you got to be able to move in that. Press the go button and go. Develop your new offer, your new branding, your new strategy. And in life, be willing to step into new environments, new opportunities, new identity, and be willing to live again. I got to go. But relaunching isn't about returning to what was. It's about stepping into what can be. Today, God is giving you permission and power to start again. Start wiser, start stronger, start bolder. Over the next 24 hours, what I want you to do is I want you to consider your relaunch plan. I want you to look at your why. I want you to look at your mindset. I want you to look at your strategy. I want you to look at your relationships. And I want you to see yourself in the future. And as you see yourself in the future, I want you to believe that things could get a whole lot better. Listen, I'm not done. I'm just gonna stop right there. I took about 5 minutes of the 5 minutes y'all took from me. I took an extra 2. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Now, Kathy, unmute that phone. Let me hear some feedback real quick to just see how we're feeling about this moment we had today.
All right, I'm unmuting
Hey,
the lines right
Kirkland.
now.
It's Bernadine Kirkland, and the first thing I got was relaunch, press, go, and go. I'm just so excited. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Bishop Dan.
Bless you. Be.
Coach Dan, always right on point.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bishop Dan. This has been confirmation on where we're going as a company and me personally. So thank you for that confirmation word. Congratulations, Bishop.
Thank you.
Right.
I keep telling
And this is Diana, and I see my future's getting brighter and brighter. Thank you for that.
Good
I
stuff.
appreciate that.
Hey, Bishop Dan. This is Dr. Betty. I want to thank you so much for that encouragement. I hear you, I feel you, and I am on it. Thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you, Bishop Dan Royal from Lansing.
Fine.
You have been such an inspiration in causing me to rethink the way I think. God bless you.
Is that Lansing, Illinois?
Yes, it is.
You got to come and see me. I'm at the bowling alley. Y'all know I bought a bowling alley in Lansing, Illinois.
All right. Sure will, then.
So we got to have a Connor night at the bowling alley. Y'all come and hang out with me.
It's already been discussed on a corporate level, Dan.
Oh, really? Well, praise God. Thank you.
Yes.
See?
Yes. It's just a matter of scheduling.
All right. That's a wonderful thing. So, but listen, thank you guys all so much.
Thank you, Coach Dan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Words.
My purpose of coming on this call every Tuesday is to give you something that you could take away with, apply it to your business, apply it to your life, so that you can live a better life. That's the essence of why I do this, and I continue to do it. Kathy sent me a text message yesterday and said, now that you've gotten this new assignment, now that you've gone to Bishop, are you still going to have time for us? Listen, we are 6 years in that we've been doing a call every week with Akana, and I'm going to always have time for you. My response to her was one word: absolutely.
Absolutely.
And so,
and it made my day.
Praise be to God.
We are here for it. We are here for it. I do need to make this announcement and this request. I'm going to be posting something on my social media, and Kathy, if you could send this out. I'm doing for the first time ever, so I need y'all not to leave me by myself. I'm doing for the first time ever a partnership gathering, informational for my non-for-profit. And it's happening August 17th at 4 p.m. And I would love to see about 15 of my Akana family that's here locally to come and join us to kind of see an inside scoop of what we're doing to help impact the community as well as what we're doing on a global scale. So it's August 17th. I'm going to send the information to Kathy. I'm going to send it to Boss Lady, and it's going to be on my social media. I would love for at least 15 of my Akana family to come and join me in this endeavor. So I believe God that I can count on you. Yeah, it's going to be in person.
In person, I meant at where?
It's going to be at Copper Steel, which is in Homewood, Illinois. It's going to be at Copper Steel in Homewood on the 17th of August from 4 to 7 p.m.
Well, definitely send the information. We'll get it out.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Till next time, as always, prosper.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach Bishop.
You guys.
Coach is fine.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that so much. Guys, today, don't forget about rebounding. Today is also 360 certified. Dr. Betty, do you have any thing to say about the certified class for today?
Day clean, everybody. Yes. As far as I am concerned, it is on. I may be still traveling. I'm on my way home. So we will see how soon I can get there. But even on the road, I will turn it on, and I will have I'll have info and enlightenment, empowerment for you guys.
As always. Awesome. Listen, guys, it is the 29th of the month. Remember that closing out this month means that you're going to get double points for the CV that you earn going toward the contest. If you haven't qualified yet, there's 3 whole days left. Come on now. There's 3 days left, and they don't underestimate what you can do in just 3 days if you pick up the phone, connect with somebody online, text message, or however you communicate the best. But effort is what it takes. Okay? So please put that a kind of effort out there and go out and have an awesome Tuesday. Bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow.